morning or good night, depending on when you're tuning in. My name is Kat. This will be a 1 hour flow. I recommend having a lock or a book available. All right, so we'll get started on the back. Your blocks can just be at the front of your mat. So come to recline on your back and bring your knees up into your chest and grab a hold of the top edge of your shins where they meet your kneecaps. Let your elbows bend by your side and just let your head maybe nod side to side, or maybe just take a few moments to find stillness. Feel the back of your body soften. Feel the weight of the earth give you permission to release. Feel the soft relaxation of your shoulders. Your feet are just relaxing really lightly. Toes are moving away from the front of the shins. And then let your ribs release down a little bit more. It might turn your abdomen on just a bit, but more than anything, just start to feel your body start to engage into the ground. A couple breaths in and out through your nose. Good. Release your left foot on the ground and take half happy baby with your right hand on your right foot or your right hand on your right ankle. Your left arm can just be placed out to the side, or you can take it over your head if you want to. And then just take a couple moments to squeeze your right thigh more to the outside of your right body. If you have a strap, you can always put a strap around your foot and hold the strap with your right hand. Good. A couple more moments here, letting the weight of that little bit of tug help to open space around the right hip, thigh, and even the top right glute. Good. Rock to your right side and start to feel the inner right thigh get a little more of a deep stretch. Your right hand might have slid down the right leg a little bit. Your left knee is just relaxing down. It doesn't matter where it goes. A couple more moments. Good. Then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Take a couple moments organizing yourself so you feel stable, and then draw your left thigh up and reach behind the knee or the thigh. Flex your right toes and draw your right thigh away from your right armpit. Breathe in and breathe out a few times. I'm going to call to the body to deeply start to open. And before we can open, sometimes there's this bit of tug of war where our body is used to being in one way, so now it's going to tug of war with you. But your opportunity is to not pull back, but to offer space with breath. Give permission and allow the body to open to you. A couple more moments. Great. Let the left foot come down, then just cross the right leg completely over the left, scoot your bum to the right, and let your knees just heavy to the left. Your arms are up to you. I like to expand really wide in my arms in this first turn. My hip is really tight on the right side, so sometimes the double cross this early in practice is a lot. So if it's a lot for you, uncross and just stack the knees. Otherwise, just let your right side body kind of cave down and your right side body open out wide. Your chin can turn. One more breath in, one more breath out. Hope everybody's doing good today. Good. Come to your back, uncross your right leg. Take a moment with your feet on the ground. You can walk your feet wide and let your knees softly drop inward towards one another. You might feel the urge to swing your knees. Otherwise, I'd love you to just stay really, really steady. Notice both sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Then draw your feet closer together and then your knees close to your chest. Reach your hands onto your shins. Take a couple little rocks if you want. Circles through the knees. Good, then find stillness. And let your right foot come down. Take your left hand to the left edge of your foot, or you could also go the ankle or use a strap. Half happy baby. Your right thigh is just chilling, so it might chill out to the right. Some of you might have already done this on the other side. My foot was just staying steady. And then using a little bit of your arm strength to press down with the foot, and then using a little bit of your foot strength to press up into the hand. I always forget to mention in the beginning that I have a playlist in the description part of this. So if you didn't see it, you could always come to the computer or whatever you're playing on and start the playlist. Otherwise, you can use your own music always, or sometimes it's nice to not have any music. Good, roll to your left side. So your left inner thigh is more exposed towards the ceiling. You're still holding on with your left hand. My right knee is literally just doing whatever the hell it wants. Breathe slowly in and slowly out. Our minds sometimes wander a lot, so breath is just like a complete, it's like an anchor right down into this moment, into your moment. Come all the way through center, across your ankle. Take a hold of the back of your right thigh or the front edge of your shin where it meets the knee. Flex your left foot. Pull the inner left thigh away from your left armpit as you draw your right thigh closely to you over time. No rush. Release tension in your eyes, jaw, your tongue. Breathe into that little bit of pressure, or that, for me, it's like a deep well of resistance. And release your right foot, cross your left leg, drop your knees to the right. And then just let yourself kind of wing out, open in the arms, or some of you might want to just keep your arms closed today. But do create a little bit of a experience in something that's unknown, or something that feels a little bit like you're opening up into a kind of a place that might feel really comfortable for a long time. So it might be your neck, your chest, your rib cage, your hips. Sign into that experience. Then come onto your back, bring your knees into your chest. Take a full happy baby. Breathe in. Open your mouth, exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to rock up and down to sit. So you can do this with your hands behind your legs. You can do this without your hands grabbing anything. You can skip the rock. I'm going to do this like 3 or 4 times. And then I'd love you to take just a gentle seated posture across your ankles, or sit onto your heels or onto a block. Sit tall, sit well. Arms are going to stretch up wide like a V. Take your palms to face up, your fingertips turn down, relax your shoulders, but straighten your arms. Okay, just do about a minute of Kapalabhati breath. So you're going to just take sharp exhalations through your nose, and your belly muscles are going to kick back, and your diaphragm is going to shoot up. Okay? So you're doing it with a little bit more tenacity than you are just with softness. Okay? So we'll just take an exhale naturally through the nose. Just a nice smooth inhale. And then exhale comfortably out. Inhale comfortably in. Begin exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Sharp exhalations through the nose. Little trampoline belly kicking back. I'm going a little slow for myself. Usually I kick it about 2 times as fast as that. about halfway through. Again, if it's a random thing for you to do, I implore you to try. Keep it kicking, keep it kicking, keep it kicking. Otherwise, you can breathe normally in through your nose and out through your nose. Just keep your arms really straight. Take it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, arms straighter, 2, 1. Exhale all your air out completely. Inhale, arms stretch up. Lock your thumbs, stretch your fingers, hold the breath. And through your nose, like you're sipping through a straw, take 3 quick inhalations. Hold, and then 3 more. Hold and pause and experience that sensation. When your exhale comes, let your arms sweep out to the side. Arms are going to land all the way down. Surf in that feeling a moment. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Keep letting go to that expectation. Settle back into the experience. And then when you're ready, let your eyes blink open and come on to all fours. Find a little bit of movement on your own through cat-cow or circling your hips. So I'm going to have a bit of a jolly time today. So the practice isn't going to be as serious as it might look. Even though I'm going to be making you move in a certain way, I'd like you just to remember that this practice is yours to explore your own boundary line, your own foliage, your own experience, all that kind of stuff. So be mindful, period. Be mindful, period. Come to a neutral back. Sit your bum back to your heels and just let all that movement settle down like the pieces in a snow globe to the bottom, letting whatever appear. You might have a specific intention in mind today, or a feeling in heart, or a note in belly. Wherever you're at today, just honoring that. Honor where you're at. And then come to hands and knees. Exhale, bring the weight evenly into your hands and knees. And then as your inhale comes in, we're going to extend the right leg back. Flex the foot, draw the inner right thigh up. Breathe in here. Exhale, let your right knee float down to hover next to your left knee. As you breathe in, lift your right knee out to the right. As you exhale, bring your right knee down to hover next to your left. As you inhale, reach your right leg back. Push into your hands, pull the ribs in slightly. As you exhale, bring your right knee down to hover next to your left. As you inhale, take your right leg up. As you exhale, lower the knee. As you inhale, reach it back. As you exhale, bring it down, hover. Inhale, right leg up to the side. Exhale, right leg down. One more like that. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, right leg out to the side. Squeeze your glute. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring the heel over the back of your right thigh. Push into your hands and look forward. Exhale, wing your right knee out to the right so your heel drops and your knee lifts. Exhale, step your right foot outside your right hand. Use your blocks into your hands here, otherwise fingertips. Swing your hips a little bit forward and back until you feel yourself kind of landing well into that neutral or balanced or harmonious place. Inhale, let your hips swing forward, lift your chest, open, widen your collarbones. Exhale, tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, and start to straighten through your legs, keeping the bottom of your right foot grounded. Fold your head towards the space between your arms. Wing your right hip back a little bit, feel its feet, really push into the ground. Inhale, bend your right knee, tap your back knee down, lift your chest, listen carefully. Exhale, we're going to just sit the hips back, but keep your left toes tucked, but this time flex the bottom of your right foot off the ground. Inhale, bend your right knee, lift the heart, drop your hips. Exhale, back knee lifts, straighten through both legs, keeping the bottom of your right foot grounded. Fold it forward. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the heart up, press into the feet, elevate the chest. Exhale, hips back, flex your right toes. Inhale, bend the right knee, hips sink, lift your heart. Exhale, Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee up, fold. Good, then inhale, lift just your chest. You're gonna spin your back heel down, turn your right toes to face your left thumb, so your feet are parallel. You can grab your blocks here if you want to, frame your right foot, feet are parallel, and then fold. Push into your feet a lot. Again, you can bend your knees at any time you need to, if this is a lot for your low back or anything like that. Two toes are facing left though, finding that fold over the outside of your right thigh. Good, inhale, lift the heart, bend the knees, spin your toes forward, low lunge. And then exhale, left hand can stay on the block or on the ground and take your right arm up. 3 deep breaths here. Press into the base of your left foot, soften your left shoulder away from your ear, and bring the weight of your front ribs into the back of your scapula. Another inhale, slow and steady bend in the front knee as you exhale. Sweep your right arm forward and down, step your left foot up, feet around the width of your hips, maybe a little wider. And then fold yourself towards the ground, let your head heavy. Bend into your left knee, but keep your right leg nice and straight. And you can start to feel the left armpit kind of drop onto your left kneecap. And you're going to take your left arm through the legs and then give your left butt a little tap. You can stay right here. You can just take your left hand on the ground or a block, and then we're going to take the right arm up, head heavy, or you can thread the arm around your left leg. Taking a little bind here. You can always bend both knees. Head is really soft and relaxed. Some of you might just have the hand to the ground and reaching your right arm up. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Release your arms and fold over the thighs. Head is really heavy. Drop your jaw. Check out your jaw, your head, your jaw. I'm going to just keep saying jaw a lot, because for me today, that's pretty tight. Grab your block or your book, or if you don't have anything, use your brain, your imagination. Use your hands around the block, bend your knees and roll yourself up to stand. Let your head be heavy until the arms extend to the sky. Sit yourself down, Utkatasana, light Utkatasana, light chair. Grip the mat with your toes. Squeeze the block between your hands. If you want, keep your fingers straight for a little more challenge. And then exhale, we'll bend the elbows as well. Elbow tips face forward, block is behind the elbows. Squeeze your elbows in. As you bend your knees, set yourself a little lower. And then inhale, straighten the arms and straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees and bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows towards one another. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend the knees and bend the elbows. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, straighten the legs and straighten the arms. Good. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Squeeze your elbows in. And then inhale, imagine you're going to bring the block to someone behind you, pulling the upper arm bones back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze elbows. Inhale, reach back. One more like that. Exhale, squeeze elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms and straighten your legs. Then grip the block with your pinky and thumb. Exhale, lean to the left. Really wide through your right ribs. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, lean to the right. Good. Then inhale, lift up. Bring the weight into your right foot. Lift your left heel up. And then now step the sole of your left foot to the inner right ankle or the inner right calf muscle, so not super high. Find a lift in the back of your ribs, pulling into the front of the ribs. And then now take your arms wide with the block in your right hand. And you're going to start to dive forward, coming into half moon, a really light half moon. Right hand comes to the ground with your block, or if you don't have anything, your fingertips. And then your left hand can move onto your left hip. Bend both knees if you need to help balance your weight. Relax your shoulders here. Leave your right block, step warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. And step yourself back to downward facing dog. First down dog, believe it or not. Good. Find your breathing here, noticing both sides of your body. Head is relaxed, feet around the width of your hips. You can soften your knees and push into your hands, pulling the ribs into your body. And come forward, tap your knees to the ground, arch your back a little bit so you'll feel slightly cowed. And then not bend your elbows and drop your chin and your chest onto the ground. And the chin is a little bit lifted and your thumbs are in line with your nipples. Fingertips are extending forward and elbows are extending back and in. Extend yourself now long for a little or medium cobra. By medium, I mean you can lift a little bit up, but try to keep the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Tap your forehead to the ground. Come onto your fingertips outside of your mat. Tuck your chin, roll up now. Find a little bit more of a tippy finger. Cobra. Just making words up today, I guess. Repeating and making words up. Forehead to the ground as you breathe out. Good. Tuck your toes. Sit your bum back to your heels. Exhale all your air. Come to your hands and your knees, and even the weight between your hands and knees. Pull the ribs in, tailbone anchors back, neutral spine. Inhale, left leg lifts back and up. Find the really nice, again, when I say neutrality, I mean your tailbone is kind of reaching to the back, but it's not necessarily tucking down. Your ribs are pulling up, but not necessarily jamming up, just lifting just gently. Exhale, lift your left knee, hover next to your right knee, and then inhale, let the leg lift to the side. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, back. Exhale, hover. Inhale, out to the left. Exhale, hover. Inhale, back. Exhale, hover. Good. Inhale, out to the left. Exhale. Good. Inhale, back. Stay. Exhale, bend your left knee. Give yourself a moment. Feel the turn of your inner left thigh towards the sky. And then inhale, let your left knee wing out to the left. Pull the knee up. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Exhale, give yourself that moment to kind of swing your hips down. You can grab onto your props if you want to. If you have them, I'm going to use them this time on this side so you can see. Take a deep breath in, open wide the heart, and then exhale, tuck your back toes under and straighten both of your legs and fold. Head is super heavy here. Good. Inhale, bend your front knee, keeping your back knee on the ground. Straighten through your front leg and dorsiflex your left foot. Fold your head down. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the heart up, pressing down into the earth to rise. Pull the back knee up. Exhale, fold yourself down inside your left leg. Good. Inhale, bend the front knee, tap your back knee, breathe in. Exhale, straighten through your left leg and fold your head back. Good. Last time, inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, pick up both of your legs. And then you're going to start to turn your feet towards the right. You can frame your left foot, walk the left block if you have it to the heel edge of your left foot. Breathe in, exhale, fold towards your left ankle. Again, feet are parallel, so your right foot's turned to the right, your left foot's turned to the right, but your body's reaching towards your left leg. Strong, strong, strong legs here. Good, then turn everything forward, pick up your back heel and step your right foot up. Just kidding, step your right foot back. Joke. That's a ha-ha moment in life. Left arm up to the sky. Let's take this twist here. Pull the right and left foot towards one another energetically. Roll the right shoulder just slightly away from the earlobe. Find another inhale, get longer in the waist. And exhale, circle your top arm forward and down. And now step forward. Breathe out, fold forward. Bend your right knee towards your right armpit. And you might stay and just take your right hand forward and your left arm up. Otherwise, your left arm is going to go through. Sorry, your right arm goes through. And your left arm goes up. And you might bind around your right hip. Or you might just give your right bum a little bit of a little tappy tap. And then left arm can lift. So find that space that works, where you can breathe. And then again, tiptoe under that resistance, that little bit of challenge that helps us grow. Good, release. Inhale, lengthen halfway, pressing into the earth. Extend both sides of your waist. Exhale, fold. Grab your block, bend your knees, tuck your chin, roll up to stand. Take your arms over your head, squeezing the block. Pause here. Shoulders are around the width of your hips. Wrists around the width of your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees and bend your elbows, Utkatasana. Squeezing the hands onto the edges of the block. Feel the weight as you grip the feet into the mat. Inhale, straighten the legs and straighten your arms. Tailbone anchors down, ribs soften in. Exhale, bend and lower. Inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, bend and lower. Inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, bend and lower and hold. Reach back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, squeeze. One more. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Inhale, straighten the arms and the legs, expand wide. Exhale, lean your body, and you can grip with the thumb and pinky now to the right. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, lean yourself to the left. Good, inhale, lift up, and then bring the weight into your left foot. Slip your bottom right foot to the inner ankle or the inner calf. Feel your right outer butt cheek engage. Feel the front thighs widen to the side. And then you're going to take your block into your left hand. Take your right hand to your right waist. Just set it up like this. And then we'll just land the hand to the ground with the block or your book or your hand, whatever you need. And then just slowly coming into a half moon. Feel everything we've kind of worked with so far in the ribs and the legs to help you find stability. And then leave your block there, warrior two, just a nice inhale to lengthen up through reverse warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground and step yourself back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out a few times. Inhale, come to plank. Feel the weight of your hands evenly. Roll your inner thighs to the sky, feeling the wings on your back close a little bit, gazing slightly forward. Really nice. And then now push into your hands. Feel the relationship between the muscles between your shoulder blades and your shoulder blades kind of even out so you feel supported, and then start to lower all the way onto your belly. Come to a little cobra and tuck your toes. Lift yourself up halfway, or if you want a little bit more, up through cobra. Keep your elbows bent. And then exhale, come all the way down. Forehead is either going to hover or tap. Hands to the side, fingertip cobra, tuck your chin. Just start rolling up. Then exhale, come down. Tuck your toes under, fingertips in line with nipples or maybe a little further back. And then just roll your shoulders up by your ears and roll them back away and down. And then place the shoulder blades on your back as you lift up, and then you can take it to a tuck to an up dog. Fire up your legs, roll the front of your body upward towards your chin. And then through a plank posture, down dog. Breathe out. Good, now come through an up dog again. Your option is to untuck your toes if you want, or keep them tucked, whatever you want to do. Breathe in. Exhale, pull back, breathe out. Come forward, breathe in. So nice, you guys. Exhale, bring it back. Down dog, right leg lifts. Good, bring your right knee to hover next to your right leg. Inhale, right leg lifts to the right. Exhale, bring the knee back in, hover next to left. Inhale, reach the right leg back. We'll just do it one more time. Exhale, bring the right knee in. Inhale, take it out to the side, find a good breath, and then start to straighten out your right leg a little bit. Press into the heel edge of your foot. Bend the right knee. Inhale, right foot steps outside of right hand. Exhale, lower your back knee, lift your chest. Inhale. Pick up your back knee, straighten both legs, fold, exhale. Just one time through each of these. Inhale, bend the back knee stays. Exhale, straighten and fold. Good, now inhale, bend your right knee. We're gonna have you keep your back knee down and turn your right toes towards the left, and then straighten out your right leg. So you're still in the same position we were before, but the back knee is anchored. If this is so funky weird, then just do it the way we did it before. Picking up the back knee and turning both towards the left, but fold over your right thigh. Good, bend the right knee, turn your right toes forward, lift your right arm, lift your left knee. Lift up, breathe in. Exhale, step it forward, breathe out. Bend into your left knee, left arm reaches behind or between the legs, and turn yourself open to the right. Exhale, really turn, and breathe. Gorgeous, and then bend your right knee. Push into your right foot, lift your left heel up. Listen carefully, hands to prayer. And you're gonna lift yourself up into a tree posture. So the left foot's gonna lift. You're gonna place the foot to the inside of your right thigh. You can place it as high as you want to. Lift the sternum, press your hands, roll the shoulder blades together. Half moon, come to balance if you want to, if you don't want to touch your right hand down. Otherwise, use your hand on the ground. Push into that right foot, flex your left toes. Bend your right knee, step it back, reverse your warrior. Inhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. We'll land into plank, option to move through Chaturanga Dandasana to up dog with your toes untucked or tucked if you want to. Just move into down dog. Push it back, bend your knees, head is heavy. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm gonna take my little sweater off. We'll get a little warm up in here, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. Gotta get it off my stage here. Good, left leg up. So nice, bend the knee. Take your left knee in, hover next to your right. Breathe out. Inhale, take your left leg out to the left. Good, exhale, left knee back in. Inhale, left leg left. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, left leg out to the left. This time, straighten the leg. Flex through your feet. Good, and then exhale, bend the knee. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Tap your back knee to the ground. Lift your heart up. Exhale, pick up your back knee. Straighten through both legs and fold. Inhale, tap your back knee. Lift your heart. Exhale, straighten through your leg. Reach it back, fold forward. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, you guys. Straighten through the legs. So sorry about that. Just have to make sure everything is okay on this end. Inhale. Good, all right. Whew, I got a little nervous. I thought that I was offline. Where were we? Good, bend the knee, lift your heart up. Breathe in. Then exhale, you're gonna do this funny thing again. You're gonna turn your toes to the left. Those of you that knew where we were going, very well done. Toes to the right, excuse me. Left toes to the right. Fold over your left leg. Head is heavy. It's a little bit of an awkward thing, I know. Give yourself just a few more moments to just kind of welcome that sensation, that new awkward feeling in your body. Good, and then turn your toes forward, pick up your back knee, lift your left arm up, inhale. Left arm over your ear, step it forward, exhale. Bend both knees, take your right armpit rested on your right knee, take your hand between your legs, or again, you could just be like this, right? We don't have to get to the bind right away. And head is gonna lower, turn your chest, turn your heart. Good, then look down, release your bind, take your right foot, place it as you roll up on the inside of your left leg. Take your hands to prayer. Half moon, step slowly back. I have this block here I might use. You don't need it. You can either just float your hand as you expand wide. Good, and then step it back, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands. Step it back to a plank. Take it through vinyasa of your choice. Upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Good, let's walk the feet up to the hands now. You can walk your feet to touch or keep them around the width of your hips, but just now fold Uttanasana. You can take the backs of your hands on the ground or on your blocks should you want to. And just do a little bit of an extra press down into the backs of your hands. Pull the back of your thighs a little higher towards the sky and then tip the weight just a bit more forward towards the base underneath your toes. Relax your head. Good, tuck your chin. Push into your feet, roll yourself up. Coming into standing posture, Tadasana, palms spin forward, essentially Samasatihi, a nice balanced place between both of our sides, left and right, light and dark, crazy calm. Let them merge, homogenize. Come through just a couple sun salutations. Otherwise known as Surya Namaskar A. Feel free to modify if you would like to any part of this practice. Taking your arms to the sky as you inhale. Spin everything towards the middle of your clock. Exhale, fold to the ground as you breathe out. Fold into the body. Inhale, expand yourself. Both sides of your waistline. Exhale, bend your knees. You can step back or jump back. If you jump, your elbows are in a process of bending. Inhale, lift up. Press into the hands and your feet. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Good, now your knees are a little soft here in your dog, and your ribs are pulling in a little bit. Lift your heels up, bend the knees, push your hips back as you look up to the space further than your thumbs. Pull the belly in, and then take about 3 hops, one each a third of the way. And each time you get a little lighter on your feet, or in my case, a little heavier because we're getting closer. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, fold, hands can curl backward. Come up to stand, lift or roll up. Reach up, exhale, arms down. Good, let's take 2 or 3 on our own together. I jumped just once up there, so you can always come back to 1 jump, walk, or take those 3 jumps. Okay, I'll meet you standing in Tadasana, the feet around the width of your hips, looking down, and the hands around the back of the hip, thumb kissing top of sacrum. And you start to rock yourself a little side to side. You can kind of bend the knees to the swivel. And get the heaviness in your shoulders. So your toes get a little longer. And straighten your legs as you inhale. Lift from the back of your sternum, if that makes sense. And then bring your hips back and fold, grab onto your 2 big toes with your 2 first fingers. Lift up halfway, exhale, bend your elbows and fold into your legs. Inhale, lift the heart up. Release your big toes and step your right foot to the back of your mat. Parallel your feet, and then now walk your hands to frame your right foot at the back. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold here. If you want to, on this round, you can take your left hand, reach for the right ankle, right? And then you can take your right arm and thread it between this little hole, and maybe you catch the edge of your left thigh or the left ankle. And turn your chest under your left arm. Good. And then softly let that go. Bend your right knee and start to lay your left and right hip towards the right ankle, and then take your right arm up. Pull the chest a little more upward. And then right arm is going to go around the left. You're going to bend your left knee and grab your edge of your left ankle. And then walk your feet in a little bit so you'll feel yourself not able to gently expand yourself on your back. Push into your feet. Slowly let yourself get a little bit longer from the middle of your middle. Bend your knees, round your arms into eagle, and roll yourself up. And then slowly lift as much as you want to. And then I'll meet you in a reverse warrior at the top. Left arm up, left leg forward. Good. And then inhale, lift up, straighten your legs. We're set for triangle, so the right foot can walk in a little more. Hips back, upper body forward, left hand down, either on the ankle, on the shin, or maybe on a block outside your left shin. Good. And make sure both sides of your body feel long. You should be able to feel your right side kind of move up and back. Your left side move towards the space your chest is facing. Good. Really nice, you guys. I'm going to circle the right arm back towards the space and then flip your palm, and now move your right hand to the crease between your left hip. As you bend your left knee, we're going to bind. Now again, you don't have to bind. You can just hold your hand to the inside of your left foot, or your elbow can land. We're going to step forward with the right foot. If you're in the bind, you know where this is going. Lift your left heel up. Start to lift your left foot up and balance on your right foot. Option to stay. Flex your left foot, lift your chest, or you can take a hold of your outer left foot with your left hand, right hand on your waist, or you can keep the bind. As you start to push into your bottom right foot, you'll extend your left leg straight. Breathe in, soften shoulders. Breathe out. Bend your knees, step your foot down. Come back into a bound lunge. Good. Expand your arms. Slowly take it down, spin off your back heel, lower your back knee. Straighten your left leg, fold. Good, walk yourself forward, kickstand your right foot towards the left, come to stand, and we're gonna take this again with the left leg out now. Hands to prayer heart. You're just gonna reset the hip. So with that bind on that side, sometimes that's really intense, so just diagonalize your body away from your left foot. Some of you might play with floating as a fun little additive. It's like a little bit of extra honey or something you might put into something. Don't tell anybody. Like maybe they don't want it sweet at all and you're like, but this will make it better. So I'm just gonna put that in real quick. And they eat it and they're like, oh my God, what was that? And you're like, I don't know. It's just magic. Yoga. Inhale, lift. Spin your heel in and step forward, down dog. Or child's pose. I'm actually going to go to child's pose. I said down dog. And then I was like, nope. Give me a minute. If you are in down dog and you want to hop up to a handstand, if you want to play with that, you can take your left foot halfway in. Take your right foot halfway in. This is what happens when I start talking about food and stuff. Your right foot halfway in and lift your left leg up. And you can pull your left knee out to the left if you want to. And you can just kind of play with kind of like kicking the knee up, push into the hands, or just straighten the leg out and do that this way. And maybe you can step forward, hop forward, walk forward. Head is heavy. It's not really about getting to that specific posture, I promise. It's just noticing how your body is open to it over time. Lift your heart up, exhale, fold. Step your left foot back, spin your back heel to the ground, walk your feet parallel, and then continue walking yourself back to frame your left foot now. Good. Then right hand's gonna grab the left ankle, left arm goes through this little pocket, and then you start to spin your chest towards the right, left body towards the left thigh. My hand is gonna grab the edge of my right thigh. My right hand is gonna grab the edge of my left ankle. Good. And then now laying that softly down, bend into your left knee, right leg is staying straight, and then left arm lifts forward. Just this like nice space after that movement. And circle the arm forward and down. Grab the edge of your front ankle. You can walk your feet in a little bit, bend your knees a little bit, and then straighten the legs and pull yourself wide in the back. Hello. Nice. Bend your knees, roll your arms around each other, roll up to stand. You can lift your elbows as much as you want. Reverse your warrior, right toes turn forward. Straighten the leg, arms wide. Walk your back foot a little closer, hips back, upper body forward. Right hand down, left arm up. Again, right hand can always stay on the block. Right hand can be on the ankle or shin. Both sides of your body, find the breath here. And then reach the arm behind your back. Flip the palm, take the crease wrap. And again, this might be a place you stay as you bend your elbow, but just take it to a side angle. Or you can look down, maybe you bind around that right leg, maybe you step your left foot up, maybe you swing the heel of your right foot up, maybe you start to find that little balance and you lift. Flex the foot. Again, I'm going to take it on this other side with my right hand on the edge of my right foot. I'm going to lift myself up here, and then maybe that right leg gets a little straighter. Left hand on left hip. Good. Bend the knees, step it down, fold forward. Let the body release completely. Shake out your head. Whew. Push down, 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 down into your feet. And then step your right foot back. Good, come out of the bind. Take your right hand down, lower your right knee. Nope, step your right foot forward, step your left foot back. I'm okay, guys, don't worry. Left knee down. I'm really enjoying the sequence. I'm getting a little lost. By that, I don't mean to like give myself accolades. It means that like, even, I don't really make this up. It's just kind of like a work towards something, and sometimes it feels good. Bend the knees, spin the toes in, and then you're going to kickstand this left foot. So we're just going to help to reset our right side now after that. So just laying ourselves halfway. Turn this area on, nice and strong, supportive. So nice. Bend the knees, spin it forward. Down dog, cat cow. I'm going to do my down dog now, my fingertips. This is really nice for getting that extra space in the back of the ribs. Nice, you guys. Come forward. I'm going to lower down onto my belly. Go ahead, extend your spine, then take your right arm out. Spin, bend the knee and roll. Onto your right side, stepping your left foot behind, or you can take a hold of your edge of your left foot for a half bind into what I call like side laying dancer posture. It's like really, really nice to get that extra little opening in the front of the quad. Gain a little bit of length in your tailbone. Again, bring your ribs just gently back if you're doing this. Otherwise, you're just chilling. For those of you who want to bring the knee up and extend the leg out, go ahead. Feel the gentle release of the inner thigh. Good. Bend the knee. We'll join everyone with that tippy toe tap. And then exhale, roll to belly. And then switch left arm out to the side. Left hand's a little higher than the shoulder. Roll to your left side. And again, you can start with a bend. You can start with just a, you can start with the bend of the knee and step the foot knee up, or you can work it from this shape, which is just like a side laying dancer posture. My knee is a little high. You want to keep it in line with your hip a little bit more, then try to lift it up like this. Good. Know that you can always have a block or a pillow under your head. Good, and then if you want, you can start to lift the leg up. Hold the edge of your right foot, if you can get there, or your ankle. And we'll meet everybody, bend the knee, step the foot down, and then roll all the way onto your back. So you're going to thread your right arm underneath and come to lay on your back. Bend your knees and step your feet on the ground. Place one hand over your heart, one hand over the small of your belly. Feet will magically widen and knees will magically drop in. Once again, just let the earth hold you. set up for bridge, supported with a block. If you have 2 blocks, I always love to stack 2 blocks. Otherwise, I will take that block that I have, the 1 block. I have 2, but I'll just use 1 underneath my back at the highest height. When you notice if it's on the highest height, you're using 1 block. It's just a smaller surface area, so you really have to make sure you get it into a comfortable place. My feet are going to stay around the width of the hips. Gonna give my feet a little turn in, and then my elbows will rest. My hands are either on the side or you can take them over your side body. This is more of a restorative, supportive opening in the front of the thighs. And those of you that want to work a little bit of a deeper stretch here, you can take your left foot into your left hand, and you can place the top of your left foot down on the ground, hold your heel of your left foot in the palm of your left hand. Notice if your knee wings out, just keep it in line again with your hip. This is, to me, this is quite advanced, so you don't want to be too low. You want your blocks to be at a height that supports this. Otherwise, you're just jamming your foot underneath your hip, and you don't want to do that. Try it. If it doesn't work, then don't do it. Not for now. And then just switch. If you're doing this, you can, sometimes it's nice to extend that leg up, hold the ankle, and then switch the other side. So right foot tucks under, right foot lands on the ground. Notice if the knee wants to pull out to the right. It's totally normal, whether you're in a regular bridge or in this weird bound bridge. Okay, and then untuck. If you did that, you can lift the legs, lift both legs up if you want to. And bend the knees and place your feet on the ground. Remove the block and lay yourself very slowly onto the ground. Good. Take your head behind your hand behind your head. Lift your head up a little, but just don't jam it. Just let it guide up and just rest your forehead and your chin closer to your heart. Slowly as you lower, lengthen the neck. Good. And then just take your arms and lift them to the sky. Let them be like scarecrow hands. A little shake if you want to, and you can do the same thing with the legs. Otherwise, legs stay down. So if you want, you can lift your legs and give them a little shake. Shake, 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 shake. Good. And then take your hands and grab your elbows behind the backs of your legs. If that's not happening for you, just grab the backs of your legs. Forehead to your knees, and then you're just going to do this little rock until you are a little bit more on the upper back. And I recommend not rocking too much, and so you can just feel, are you comfortable being on your upper back with your legs over your head? And if that's the case, then land on your back again, take your hands on the ground, and you can lift your knees to rest onto the tip of your forehead. Or some of us like to grab a block and place the, where are we at here? Place the feet, that's what I want to do, on a block. So you have a little bit of a boundary. If you have the knee capability, the flexibility of your low spine, you can take your hands on your block, take your block and place it up onto the ridge of your back, and then it kind of holds you there. Don't try not to do any of these too much with the knees above your head. So you want to do this, like explore this from a safe place where you're not on the weight of your neck. This is therapeutic. This is like very much about giving you that little bit of extra soft space in the back body. And it's also fetal-y, so it's nice and relaxing for the nervous system. Roll up to rest. Take your time. Your rest is yours. You can take legs up the wall. You can bring anything under your legs. You can cover yourself. If you need an extra shape, go and take it. It's all good. I'm just going to put my sweater back on, and I'll rest with you guys for a little bit. So it's nice to turn some way on your mat that wasn't like that other way. Once you're down, just take a cleansing inhale and open your mouth, exhale. Feel yourself get heavier and heavier and heavier. And let go and let go and let go. Feel free to rest a little longer if you need to. There's no rush to move or adjust anything at all. You can also start to take breaths in or wiggle toes and fingers. Before you get up, in respect of just this ability to let go, see if you can open up to whatever it is that you yourself might offer as advice to you. Wiggle your toes and fingers, roll your ankles, reach your arms back, bend your knees, step your feet on the ground, roll to one side when you're ready, and then come all the way up. Cross yourself through the ankles if you want, or just sit comfortably. Bring your hands to prayer posture at your chest or cover your heart. Breathe in together. Exhale together. Set yourself up for anything you need today. We'll all begin with a clean slate with ourselves to support ourselves and therefore strengthen our ability to support others. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday or whatever day you're tuning in. Namaste.